I go into a McDonald's, right? And you know how you go into a McDonald's, they have those kiosks where you can like do your own order and then like you get like a little receipt. So I go inside and I use this kiosk. Keep in mind, the floor is hella wet. When I came into the McDonald's, I almost bust my ass, right? So then this old man, this older man comes in. He had to be like in his 60s or like early 70s, right? And he comes in and he almost busts his ass too. So he's already pissed off, right? The old man goes up to the counter to wait for like an employee to come help him, right? He doesn't want to use the kiosk. And I know he doesn't want to use the kiosk because he came up to me giving me this whole machines are going to take over the world. They're taking everybody's job speech, and he refuses to use it. So he goes to the counter to wait on an employee to come help him. So nobody comes to help him for a hot minute. He gets pissed. I already finished my order, right? I got my receipt. It's in my hoodie pocket, like right here, right? This old man, this is what I knew. He wasn't playing around. He walks around the counter, which I've never seen in my life. I've seen videos on Twitter. He walks behind the counter and he goes like halfway into like McDonald's like kitchen area. He's like, hello, I need help. Then this older black woman comes around the counter, sees him, and then like she looks at him, then looks at me, because I'm like, I stepped over a little bit to see like, hey, somebody gonna beat his ass or what? Like the lady goes, sir, no, sir, you need to go back behind the counter right now. Sir, sir, you cannot be back here. And then the dude, he's already pissed because he almost bust his ass coming into the McDonald's. He looks at the woman and says, well, I don't see the sign saying we can't be back here and no one's up front, so what am I supposed to do? And then he turns and he looks back at me, he goes, do you see a sign saying that we can't be back there? And I was like, we is crazy. I'm not with him, ma'am. I'm not with him. Lady goes, you need to leave the premises right now. You need to leave right now or we're gonna call the police. And then he goes, we ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, hold on. I wasn't going anywhere anyways. I already paid for my shit. Don't put me in your thing, sir. And then she goes, both of you leave right now. The police are on the way. I said, both? I got a receipt. So then the police show up. They come into the door, and both the cops almost bust their ass. They come in and they start slipping because the floor is tremendously wet because whoever mopped just dumped water on the ground and pushed a stick around, really. The cops are not in the best mood right now. You know what I mean? Because anybody in uniform that almost bust their ass, you're not getting their best. And I understood that. So they come in and like, hey, we're gonna need y'all to leave. And I wanted to kindly express to them, I'm not in the whole thing. I used the kiosk. I got my receipt. It's really just him. And the old dude, he's going crazy. Like I ain't going nowhere. He's talking about the machines still. The cops ain't trying to hear about the machines. So then one of the cops like starts to approach me and is like just kind of like gesturing me like outside, like to go handle all this like outside, right? So I reach to show my receipt because I had it in my hoodie. So as soon as I reach for my hoodie, she kind of like kind of shifts and puts her hand like, you know, where a gun might be. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, it all came to me. She just showed up to like whatever, and I'm reaching for my hoodie, and I just so happen to be black. I'm about to be put on a t-shirt, and all that hit me, and I was like, oh no. I kind of like shuffled, but the floor is wet. So when I shuffled, I slipped, and I actually bust my ass. So I slipped and I fell, and I didn't know that there was a wet floor sign close by. So when I fell, I hit that sign and it fell like down on the hard floor, and it made like a pop sound, like a bah. I thought I got shot. I thought I got shot, and I couldn't feel anything like me being shot, but I heard it, so I started pre-screaming. It went bah, oh. While I'm laying on the ground. And then the craziest part, the old man who claims that me and him together goes, what? Hey, did you shoot him? And he's like, he knows nobody shot me. So he's not helping. I'm like, oh. So I'm thinking, oh, I am shot. It was so bad, man. So that was at McDonald's. That's how life's going for me.
I need to tell you one of the funniest fucking stories of my life. This is the epitome of my brother and my mom having a conversation. There's always one child that's like the mediator, the translator in between two individuals. That would be me. My mom comes home from the store. She's talking. She's like, yeah, this guy tried to pick me up. He was so annoying. And my brother, listening to the conversation, is like, what do you mean this guy tried to pick you up? And my mom's like, he tried to pick me up. And my mom's like, I was walking down the aisle and this guy, he kept circling me. And I'm just at the grocery store trying to get my groceries. And he just keeps trying to pick me up. And my brother's like, what do you mean he kept trying to pick you up? And my mom's like, he just kept trying to pick me up. And so I kept walking down different aisles and he kept coming down each aisle trying to pick me up. And my brother's getting increasingly angry. He's like, what do you mean he was trying to pick you up, Ma? And she's like, I don't know. He just kept trying to pick me up. And he's like, what were you doing? What did you do? And my mom's like, I didn't do anything. I ignored him. And my brother's like, so you just ignored this guy trying to pick you up? And my mom's like, yeah. And he's like, so this guy's trying to pick you up from aisle to aisle and you're just ignoring him? And my mom's like, yeah. And he's like, why was he trying to... He's like, why was he trying to pick you up? And my mom's like, what do you mean, why? What, you don't think he could pick me up? And my brother's like, that's weird. This guy's a weirdo. Like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there the whole time, understanding that each person is explaining themselves so fucking clearly, but neither of them understand each other at all. And I'm laughing, and I tell my mom, like, Mom, he doesn't understand what you're saying. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Mom, he doesn't understand what you're saying. And my brother's like, I understand what you're saying. He's like, that guy's weird. He's like, you should have called somebody. And I tell my brother, I'm like, pick her up. She's trying to hit on her. He's not trying to physically lift her from aisle to aisle. And then my mom realizes what just happened and she lost it. She's like, you thought some guy was following me from aisle to aisle trying to lift me up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Thanksgiving special Mario's Munchies Moist Maker Sandwich Baking Special.
Thanksgiving leftovers, Mario's Munchie moist making lunch special something.
Yeah. This is the Turkey Channel. Gobble gobble. Right here in front of me, we have all the components for the Moist Maker sandwich made famous by the show Friends. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna cut it in half, show you the cross section, take a bite, tell you how it tastes. Here we go. First things first, we're gonna toss this toast into this hot pan. Perfectly toasted brioche buttery bread. This is gonna be our moist maker at the center of the sandwich. That's just gonna rest inside of this gravy. Creamy cranberry jalapeno dip. We're gonna just try that, just if you could spread that on either side of those. Had this bacon baking on top of the turkey yesterday, and now we're reheating it in the microwave. It's looking nice and moist, and we got this cranberry jalapeno dip on either side. Bryn is about to record history. Please flip the camera. I am going to assemble the Moist Maker sandwich, have it plated and cross-sectioned in under a minute. We have all the components for it right here. 2 slices of bread, the Moist Maker, mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey, and the bacon that was cooked on top of the turkey with the hot gravy over there. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take this bread, put it right there. I'm gonna put the bacon on the bottom. Bacon on the bottom. I repeat, bacon's going on the bottom. Is the timer going?
I don't know.
Who started the timer?
Not me.
Bryn, hands. There we go. We're going to put the mashed potatoes on there. We're going to take the stuffing. And what am I stuffing? I got to go quick. Take the stuffing.
Moist maker.
Stuffing. Moist maker next? Okay, take the moist maker. Oh my God, that actually looks incredible. Okay, turkey time. There we go. Hands. I need hands. Put this right there. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
I'm looking at
There
it.
you go. Boom, like this. Put it right there. Diagonal cut.
Yeah.
Diagonal cut.
Always.
Oh my God, fuck. I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, don't fall apart. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems, everybody of all ages, here we go.
Try it.
That actually looks insane. I'm gonna dip it in the gravy.
Oh. We don't want to try it.
That might be the best sandwich I've ever had. I'm shaking. That is like the best thing I've ever had. We're gonna smash this sandwich, then we're gonna go watch 50 Shades of Furry, you know, the new Zootopia movie. 10 out of 10, go try it out. Amazing.
Yeah. The Parliament, pretty funny.